And today, here with us, we have Martha Quintero, who's gonna be our next presenter for today. She is, well, actually, let me go ahead and introduce you. Okay, I have a whole slide for you.
Presenter for this session is Martha Quintero. She has been with San Diego Gas and Electric for 36 years. Her current role is a community outreach advisor in the San Diego Gas and Electric territory. Her focus is to assist the community with education, tools, and program enrollment to assist customers with energy conservation and savings. She works with over 60 community-based organizations to amplify San Diego Gas and Electric information and to help customers reduce energy costs. Visit SDG&E.com for more information.
All right, welcome, Martha. I'm glad to have you here.
Thank you, Ana. That was great. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, I finally get to meet you virtually in person.
Yes.
All right, so I'll let you go ahead and tell us a little bit about what is it that San Diego Gas and Electric does, and the contributions to our communities for how can we become more energy efficient.
Yes, so let me know if you can see my presentation.
Yes.
Okay, all right, so I'm going to get started. Again, thank you for inviting me and having me here to share some of what SDG&E, some of the programs that we have and how we work with some of the communities that we serve. So on our agenda today, I'm going to go over residential customer assistance programs, payment solutions, energy efficiency tips, and then we'll have some time for question and answer session. So we'll go ahead and get started because I know we're kind of tight for time. So I want to make sure that I cover all this information. We're going to start with the California Alternate Rates for Energy, better known as the CARE program. This program offers customers 30% plus discount on their energy bill. And for customers, there's two ways to qualify. One is if a customer participates in a public assistance program, which are listed right here, or it's based on the income, based on the number of people in the household and the total income for the household. So these are the two ways customers can qualify, and a qualifying customer can receive up to 30% off on their energy bill. Next, we have the FARA program, and this program offers 18% discount to customers. This is for customers with a slightly higher income bracket, and it's for 3 people or more in the home. So if a customer sometimes can miss the CARE discount because they make a little bit more over the target, then they're still eligible to receive the 18% discount. However, this one is only on the electric portion of the bill, where the CARE program is on the electric and the gas commodity piece. Next, we have the ESA program. This is where we provide energy upgrades at no cost to customers that qualify. The qualifications are the same as the CARE. So it's based on if a customer already participates in a public assistance program or number of people in the household and total income. And so what this offers is various type of upgrades to the home. For example, a repair and replacement of installation, weather stripping, replacement of appliances, new energy efficient lighting, repair and replacement of doors and windows, installation. So there's quite a bit of upgrades that a customer can receive at no cost after qualifying. And I also want to add that if a customer is a renter, they can also participate in this program. All they need to do is get landlord approval. So sometimes customers shy away from enrolling in this program thinking that they're a renter, but as long as we get landlord approval to make the upgrades to the home, then we can make the home more efficient. So what's nice about this program is that if you enroll in the CARE and you get 30% off, and you also participate in ESA, where we come out and a third party does upgrades to your home and makes your home more efficient, then there's also savings in that matter. So these are great programs for customers who are eligible to make sure that they participate and enroll in. Next, we have the Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program, and this one's also known as LIHEAP. And this one is assist customers with their energy bills and also does upgrades to the home. So it's a little different than ESA, but with the LIHEAP programs, it offers 3 types of assistance, provides a direct payments to customer utility bills. So this one, instead of the discount, you get a direct payment support towards your bill. It also provides free energy efficient upgrades. And in the event of an energy crisis, this one also provides utility assistance for up to $1,000 for households that are in crisis. This program is administered by 211. So we recommend customers that can qualify for this program, contact 211 to enroll in the program. Next, we have the medical baseline program. This is for customers who have a medical condition that requires the extra use of energy. There is no income qualifications for this program. So let's say a customer has asthma and uses a nebulizer, or they have a CPAP machine, or the use of an electric chair. There's a lot of different equipment or conditions that could qualify the customer for this additional discount on their bill. So with this program, customers get additional baseline at the lower cost. So if you qualify with a medical condition, you would get more baseline at a lower cost, meaning you would get more energy to use at the lowest cost. For this one, it's a simple form, and all we require is for a doctor or a nurse practitioner or a physician's assistant to sign the application, and it's returned to SDG&E. And so you may participate in all these programs at the same time. You can be in care, you can get ESA, and you can participate in medical baseline or LIHEAP as well. So if you are eligible, you can participate in all the programs that I just talked about. We also have the Neighbor to Neighbor program, and this is a one-time assistance. You can get this per year. And so this is for customers experiencing temporary financial hardship. They can get anywhere between $150 to $300 a year towards their utility bill. This program is also administered by 211, and that's where we refer our customers in the need of help. And then they contact SDG&E, and we go through the qualifying process. And then depending on how much they qualify for, then that's applied towards their bill. There's also the California Lifeline program. This is not an SDG&E or a utility program. This is more of this is a state program, and this is where discounted home phones or cell phones service is provided to eligible households. We do help the California Lifeline program to put it out into the community, since a lot of the qualifications are the same as CARE. And so this is an additional program for customers to participate on a statewide basis. Next, we're going to go into payment solutions. We do have the Arrearage Management Payment Plan, and it's also known as the AMP program. This is for customers because we have not disconnected customers during the entire pandemic since March 20 of last year. We have customers that have accumulated large past due amounts. The time will come where we'll start collection action on those arrear amounts that are due. And so we want to make sure that customers who are eligible apply for the AMP program. And this is a total debt forgiveness of customers' past due bills up to $8,000. So if a customer is past due anywhere from any amount up to $8,000, they can qualify, and they qualify. There's a certain criteria to qualify for the program, and they qualify. They are put into a 12-month payment. It's not a payment plan, but for every time you make a payment on time going forward, a portion of that past due amount is completely forgiven. So this is to forgive customers' past due debt. And so we really encourage customers who are struggling with large past due bills or any amount that they're behind, that they contact the utility and get in more information on the program and make sure that you qualify. And if you do qualify, it's a great program to kind of erase that entire debt that you've accumulated due to the pandemic. Oh, sorry. Next, we have the Emergency Rental Assistance Program, known as ERAP. We have really helped with providing information and assisting the state in this Emergency Rental Assistance Program. So we do encourage all customers that are behind in their rent or utilities that they apply for this program. There's a websites here where they can go and complete the application process. And this will give customers relief on their rent that is past due, and also on their utilities bills. And this is like I said, it's a program that we would really like customers to apply for, and that we support, and that we help to promote this customers and build awareness in the community. Next, I'm going to go over some energy efficiency tips and tools. There's quite a bit on this page, so I'm going to go through them fast. And the reason why I think it's important that we go through these tips is because sometimes we just think of large savings as like, if I change if I upgrade my refrigerator or my washing machine or my dryer, those, like, you can see a lot of savings, or change lightings, but there's a lot of little stuff that we can do to help customers conserve on their bills. And that's when I'm out in the community and doing courses and education, I always tell customers, sometimes it's just all the little things that we can do to make our homes more efficient, and all the savings accumulate. We conserve energy and we see savings. So like I said, there's quite a bit of here, so I'm going to kind of go over it pretty quickly. But for some of these energy efficiency, it's the majority of our cost is in heating and cooling. And so those are the biggest users of energy. So right now that we're going into the winter season, I'm going to focus more on these tips coming up. So block the chill, weather strip and caulk drafty doors, windows to keep the chilly air out. You'll be amazed at what this does, where we can keep the heat in and not let it escape out. With holiday lighting with LEDs. So during the holidays, save with LED lighting decorations. I know a lot of it now is LED, but maybe sometimes we have stored away those old kind of incandescent holiday lights. Make sure we replace them with the LED lights. Huge savings in that. Reduce pool filtering time. So during the winter, if you're not using your pool as much, or you're not sweeping as much, reduce the time that those pumps are running and that your vacuums are running. That will help. Also power down, turn off or set off home equipment to power down when not in use. So if you're not using a laptop, a cell phone, a computer, power some of these stuff down and monitors nightly and on the weekends. Anytime we're not using these monitors, your tablets, your PCs, DVRs, TVs, just make sure we power those down, because they're still using energy. Even though we see a black screen and they're plugged in, we're still seeing energy. Lower your thermostat on your water heater. So 120 degrees should be sufficient. And on your water on your thermostat, I'm sorry, and your heater. And so this could help into also reduce the cost of your usage in your water heater. Stream on the right device. When streaming content, choose smallest device that makes sense for the number of people watching. game consoles can use 10 times more power than streaming through a tablet or a laptop. Keep your furnace clean. Check furnace filters once a month and replace them regularly. A dirty air filter can increase your energy costs. So make sure that on a yearly basis, if your utility offers a service where they come out and they do an appliance check, make sure you take advantage of that and make sure all your appliances are running perfect, great, and that your filters are clean. And also keep your refrigerator full. This one, I was kind of shocked when I learned about this one, because sometimes, you know, if people live, there's 1 or 2 people in the home and their refrigerator is kind of light, a full refrigerator works more efficiently. So even if it's filling it with water bottles, as long as it's full, it runs a lot more efficiently. And then maximize your dishwasher. When you're running in full loads, consider turning off the dry cycle and let the dishes air dry. And then also, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about this tool. If a tool, it's like My Account or an energy tool is available to you, sign up for alerts where it tells you how much energy you're using, if you're reaching your budget, what does all that look like? And then also use warm or cold water even better when doing your laundry. You know, sometimes we think that using hot water is, you know, gets rid of the germs better or anything, and it's not the case. So by using cold water, you do reduce in saving energy with your washing machine. Rebates. We want to talk about also, if you're in the market of purchasing an appliance, check with your local utility and see what rebates are available for the product that you're using. Those constantly change, so I didn't list them here because depending on the utility you live in or the type of season it is, sometimes they do change. But always go to the website, check what rebates are available before you make a purchase. Sometimes when you go to the store like Home Depot or Lowe's or one of these stores, they'll have the on-site rebate already there. So always look for, when you're purchasing something, consider the rebates. That would be really good to get some savings when you're in the market to purchase. And then exhaust fans. I know this seems like, you know, we don't even think about this, but use your exhaust fan less often. Your bathroom fans and overhoods are often overlooked sources of the heat loss in the winter. So when we turn on those exhaust fans, they're actually taking a lot of the air out, and so it's taking the heat out of the room. So just make sure we're not using them all the time, and then we reduce that. And then finally, is lower your thermostat. Lowering the thermostat by 10 to 15 degrees while you sleep at night or away from home can save you approximately 10% on your heating bills. Also, definitely a smart thermostat can be programmed based on what you are usually, when you're usually not home, you can manage your temperature through a phone and when you're away. So we encourage customers to look into into thermostats to help with managing their heating or cooling systems. And so these are just some energy efficient tips that could help. And like I said, they might be small, you know, they may seem like very minor, but the combination of all of it really helps with savings at the end of the month. If there is a tool available to you, like at SDG&E, we have a tool that's My Account that's available. This will help you with doing an energy audit. It'll help you with your rate selection. It'll give you your energy usage by the day, by the hour. So you can really manage your energy by looking at the graphs of how you use energy, and if you changed your lights out, how much savings that did, if you can see it. You can see the savings when you start, like if you upgrade an appliance. I know a lot of people like to have that second refrigerator in their garage, and a lot of the times that second refrigerator is a old refrigerator because probably you took it out and replaced it with the new one, but you're still in your garage. You'll be amazed at what the cost of having that second refrigerator is to your bill. You could try disconnecting it for 24 hours and then looking at My Energy and looking at the reduction that does in energy. So I really encourage people, if this tool is available to you, it's an excellent way to manage your energy and see how your home uses energy. You can really turn off certain appliances, and then you can track it by the hour on how your home, what kind of savings you can provide on that. So next, I think, so if you do have this tool, I encourage, there's a lot of stuff in there that to help you with being more energy efficient and saving on your energy bills. And like I said, small things go a long ways with savings. Now I'm going to open it up to a question and answer session. So if you guys have any questions, that would be fabulous.
Yes. So thank you for all the information that you provided. You know, sometimes we tend to overlook all the benefits or all the options and programs that are available through, for example, in this case, San Diego Gas and Electric. And as you were mentioning it, I was like, I recently became a homeowner, so now I'm seeing the real impacts of certain activities. Our energy bill suddenly for this past month, it was higher than expected. So
Yeah.
I am gonna try to look around and
Yes,
see
definitely.
where.
You know, and there's so many little things that we can do to conserve energy that we think, oh, they're just little minor things. How much can they really make a difference? But like I said, combining everything, adding it all, being more cognizant of how we use our energy really does make a difference.
Yes, so the actually the refrigerator part of it, it also surprised me.
Yeah.
You know, luckily for me, our refrigerator is full, but
Mhm.
we do have sometimes we turn on a second refrigerator whenever we have visits and we need, you know, to have additional refreshments there.
Yeah.
But we try to limit that as well.
Mhm.
And the one program that I'm interested in at the moment is the Energy Savings Assistance, the one abbreviated as ESA.
Uh-huh.
With that program, I think that's the one I'm gonna look into and hopefully I can enroll into.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so let me go ahead and just briefly go to share the website, because I wanna remind for our speaking Spanish audience, si ustedes que nos están viendo prefieren ver la información en español como en la website de SDG.com, pueden ir a la opción de lenguajes y poner la opción de español, Spanish. Y así podrán leer toda la información en español. So the information in Spanish, or you can always go to languages and find it there if you prefer to read it in Spanish. And also more energy tips. Savings Center, is that where most of the information is located at? I'm just wondering.
Yeah.
Savings Center.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And in any case, I know that San Diego Gas and Electric is a partner with Energy Upgrade California. There's
That
also
is
some
correct.
things on their website. So how is the relationship between these two organizations? I know their main focus is to, you know, target this energy efficiency efforts, but how do both organizations work together?
Yeah, so there we have a great partnership with EUC. So the EUC has been their website has been a great lead generator for the IOUs to promote rebates, incentives, and energy efficiency financing. Also, the EUC campaign has supported our assistance programs like the ESA, CARE, FARA, and medical baseline programs. And also during COVID, it also served as a lead generator to the IOU's website for information on rent and utility bill relief. So we have a great partnership in the sense that they really help us amplify our messaging and our programs out into the community.
Yeah. Well, so previously I've been to one of the, before the pandemic happened, to one of the offices of SDG&E, but I see that a lot of them are temporarily closed. So is there a plan to go back in person and open these facilities?
We're SDG&E still evaluating the current impacts and trends of the pandemic. So when we return a back to work schedule, at that point, we are probably going to be looking at opening some of the branch offices for in-person, for customers to come in person. We were going to open them, I want to say like a month and a half to 2 ago. However, when numbers with the pandemic started to increase again, we took a step back and kind of looked at the safety protocols of that. So it was decided to put it on hold till the beginning of next year. So at the beginning of next year, we're going to do a full evaluation again, and then we're going to determine if the offices will be open. So, but the plan, my understanding, the plan is to open them once it's safe to do so.
Okay, because the one time when I attended one of the events there, I noticed that they offer workshops and events, to learn more energy efficient ways, or to showcase some appliances for homes, like having smart homes or lights that with a simple switch you can dim the lights or things like that, even for restaurants. Like,
right. Yeah. And I think what you're talking about is our Energy Innovation Center.
Okay.
Our EIC, which is different than our branch offices. So our branch offices are the ones where we have customers come in and they do payments, or we enroll them in programs in a face-to-face method. So I think what you're mentioning right now is the Energy Innovation Center, better known as the EIC. And you're absolutely right. This is where we have workshops, where we have training sessions, where we have a smart home that you can walk through and look at all the little gadgets that make a home more efficient. We also have a kitchen where you can see all the different and latest appliances that are the most efficient. So this facility is still closed as well. And it will be opened when a decision is made to go back to work. And so again, that's probably, I know that everything will still be closed through the end of this year. And in January of next year, there's going to be an evaluation of where we are with the pandemic. And if it's safe to do so, then they're probably going to start moving in and facing in the reopening of many of our centers.
All right. So with that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and conclude this session. I'm very happy that you were able to join with short notice for you in this case. But thank you very much for being here. Any final thoughts?
So thank you, Anna, for inviting me. It's always a pleasure to come out and speak about these valuable topics. And sometimes, we're so busy with our daily lives that, our energy bills come in and all we do maybe see some increases, and sometimes we don't know why. And sometimes just paying a little attention to why our bills are spiking, or why we're paying more this month than previous month, what patterns changed. Did we have people over? Did we have more entertaining? I mean, there's just so many factors that play into the changes of our utility bills. But of course, me being in this field has, there's so much that I'm so aware of now. And when I'm out in the community talking to customers, and I always emphasize, I know they seem like very insignificant things, but they truly do make a difference. So I just encourage customers to take advantage of all the tools available to them, and to really kind of pay a little bit more attention to how we use our energy and what are the things that we can do to conserve. But thank you so much.
Yes, well, I'm one of your customers, and I do need to look into a lot of these tips at the moment. All right, so thank you for being here, and hopefully we'll meet again in person.
Yes. Thank you, Anna. Great meeting you virtually, and hopefully soon we can meet in person.
Yes. All right. Bye, Martha.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
So I want to take a moment to thank all our partners and supporters for helping us in continuing this effort and providing this setting for where you can learn and talk to different presenters. All the information from these sessions, you can find it at lbff.us, and remember to follow us on our Facebook page at Latino Book and Family Festivals. Bye, everyone.